Hey guys, Andrew Shank here in Tennessee, at Pro Tour Fox on Instagram. I typically don't make videos, don't really know how to make a great video, but I've been doing this LED headlight upgrade on my '86 Fox Mustang, and I wanted to just take a quick shot at making a video to help the next guy along that wants to do the upgrade. This specific upgrade, I wanted to keep it really factory looking. Typically I like all my stuff to be as close to factory as possible. So like the headlights and the fog lights both have glass housings. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights off here and show you what's up. 1 second. Here you go, guys. This is the lights off in the shop. It's completely dark in here, but you can see the lights. They are incredibly bright. So these are 6500 K LEDs, and all four of the headlights and the fog lights all utilize the same H4 LED bulb. So I was able to buy all those on Amazon. Check the caption below or the comments. I'll have all the links to everything I purchased, along with the description, so you can look it up and find it yourself. All right, guys, so hopefully you can hear me over the exhaust. I believe the factory lights somehow are set up to where the fog lights only come on when the car is actually running. So even with the key on, I couldn't exactly get the fog lights to run. I also noticed in the wiring, once the brights, the highs are on, it automatically turns off the fog lights also. So I thought that was interesting. But just a quick rundown on this upgrade. I spent about $350 total with the upgrade. I bought, like I mentioned earlier, all the bulbs are exactly the same. So they are the Auxito H4 LED bulbs. They're fanless bulbs, which I really liked. So there's no fan. That it does help keep them cool, but the fans are known to be faulty and can fail. So these have no fans to fail. They are 6500K, so they're super bright, and I'm using these in all of the lights, the lows, the highs, and the fogs. I also picked up these super cheap H4 headlight socket converters. They're plug and play. I'll put the link to it. They're just $8 a set, and I picked up 3 of them. And they really did help to get the connections sorted out exactly how I wanted them. So those were the socket converters. The headlight housings for the highs, the lows and highs, those are the AUTOPAL H4 4x6 or 6x4 housings, and those are the most like the OE sealed beam headlamps that I could find. So they have a really nice glass housing. The LEDs that I selected fit into them perfectly, and they fit into the housing with no modification. So sorry about that, my electric fan just kicked on. It's going to be a little bit louder, of course. And then the fogs, I went with the Grote fog light housings. It's Grote or Grote. And a shout out to Mr. Aaron Yates for the housing recommendation on the fogs. They're awesome. They just replaced the Marchal lights in exactly the same location. They also have the glass housing, like I mentioned. All you do is reuse that stock Marchal fog light spacer. There was some modifying of that housing, so I had to disassemble the housing. I used a step bit and drilled the back of the housing. I think it was about a 7/8 inch hole in the back. The LEDs come with these adjustable LED bulb holders. So I took that bulb holder and I epoxied that in the 7/8 hole. So you'll be able to measure the bulb holder to see what exact size you need to put it in the housing. So that's what I did. And then also the LED is quite large. So I did notch the core support back where the fog lights would hit to make those lamps, those LED bulbs fit. You could go with a different bulb, but I just wanted them to be identical as possible in color, and potentially in longevity and reliability. So I went ahead and notched that core support. And then lastly, on the fogs, you can't tell because it's on right now, But the fog lamps, I found a guy on Etsy.com of all places that sells a vinyl Marchal Cat logo. So I actually have the Marchal Cat logo. They're a little bit too bright to be able to tell with them on, but I put those on the fogs just to make it look, you know, a little bit closer to the Marchal fogs. That's it, guys. About 350 bucks all in. I would do it again. It was awesome and super bright. I can't wait to drive it. All right, guys, here's the end result in the daylight of the LED upgrade. So you can see the Grote housings with the Marchal Cat. To the untrained eye, you know, they may look like a Marchal fog lamp. I may end up moving that housing over a little bit closer to make it more centered in the fog light opening. I may do it on both sides, but it's pretty close. It utilized the same stock hole, and these look very, very similar to the factory housings. And if you look close enough, you can see there's actually an LED bulb in there, and they're fully adjustable. So awesome upgrade, guys. Thanks again.